Hi guys, welcome to another how-to video. In today's how-to video, I'm going to be showing you how to make bits of long grass to stick on the bases of your model or on scenery you're doing. For this, you're going to need an old brush that vaguely resembles long grass that you don't want to use anymore, some super glue, a bit of greaseproof paper, some random object to lean your long grass against while it dries, obviously something to stick your long grass to, and somewhere to put all the bits of crap that are going to come off your brush. And loads of bits of crap are going to come off your brush. This shit goes everywhere. First thing you do is you get your cruddy old paintbrush that you don't want anymore, and let's try and straighten this baby up a bit. There you go. And I mean, for example, this is a large dry brush that I've used for vehicles. Cost me, I think, all of 50p, but as you can see, I've used it quite heavily, and the ends are stuck together. So the first thing you do is you isolate a little bit that you want to make a tuft out of. In this case, any damaged or painted bits that you've got left, just get rid of those. Try and get it a little straighter. I'm using these big scissors because they keep my hands well away from the action, so you can see it. I tried this video earlier with little scissors and all you could see was my hands. And then you cut the other end, and again, nice and simple. And there you have what could pass for some long grass. Oh, goddamn video. Focus. As you can see. Now, next comes the slightly trickier bit. You get your super glue, undo your lid, and then you pop down a tiny little puddle of super glue. I'm just going to take it in to show you. You can see the little puddle of super glue just there. Okay, and then because I'm going to need my hands free, you get the long grass into a nice tight formation, and you stick it in the puddle of super glue, leaning up against your object. Now what's going to happen here, I'm going to zoom in and show you, is over the next few seconds the long grass is going to soak that super glue up. It's going to be absorbed up the I'm going to use this thing. It's going to be absorbed up there and dragged up for the first couple of mil of that long grass. It's a wonderful effect called capillary action. It's what makes your blood vessels work. It's the reason that when washes dribble down the side of your paint pots, they always end up in a ring under the entire paint pot. There you go, kids. Science. Right. Here's one I did earlier, and this one's going to be dry. So I'm going to take this one, and you can see I can just pop it off the greaseproof paper, and it is nice and conveniently stuck together. Okay, then a little bit more super glue, and you may be asking, why don't I just super glue it in situ? There's a reason for that. It's because you don't want the long grass to go up you don't want the glue to go up your model. So the little more super glue, you pick a place on the model, in this case right next to that skull, or on the base rather. Ooh, and there. And you drop it. You just plonk that in, and then, like me, because you then got super glue on your fingers, god damn it. Now, and there you can see we've got a reasonably solid batch of what looks like long grass. You can then take, now What you want to do is then leave this a few minutes to dry, and then if you want, you can take your scissors and, for example, you've got a long bit here that I don't want, I can clip that off or just pick it off there. And yes, leave that to dry. Now, when this is dried, what I might do is add a little extra sand and then blend it in, or I might often do this before it's painted in. It's entirely up to you when you do it. But as you can see, you've got yourself a little tuft of long grass here. Oh, I'm just going to turn that. Now, if you want it more spread out, you can do that in the initial phase when you're doing it. Whilst it's still soaking up like this one is, you can then give it a bit of spread. Oh, crikey, this one's actually dried already. That was fast. But yeah, if you've got loose bits, you can just pick them up, pick them off. And you can, if you want, try and give it a bit more spread. You can pick it apart, giving yourself smaller bits. It's quite workable and quite malleable. At the moment, I've got my fingers covered in super glue, which isn't helping. But the principle's really basic, really simple, and it's a great little effect for putting models. Now, you can, if you want, just super glue it straight in. But I find if you want to do a lot of models and you want to make sure that the long grass looks good before you put it on models, having a couple of bits of it prepped on greaseproof paper so it's ready like this, because as I say, the super glue will basically stick the bottom of the grass together. Having a couple of bits of it like this on greaseproof paper where it's easy to pick off, I mean, if you get any bits that look shite, or you get any bits like I do where you get it on your fingers and you stick them together, you can then get rid of them before you've applied super glue to the base of your model, and avoid ruining your model at the last hurdle by trying to do something fiddly, as I say. And that's basically it. That's a quick and easy way to recycle old brushes into an effect for your models. And again, you can have it to any length. If you can't get it to a short enough length because it's fiddly, you can come in and just... Oh, just let me do that. Let's just be gentle. Yeah, trim it afterwards. You can shape it. You can shorten it up if you want to. And then just take the extra few bits and pieces off of it. There's a loose bit there. I'm just going to get rid of that. You probably can't see that on the camera. It's fairly easy to work with. You just have to remember to use a delicate hand. But there you go. Making long grass for your bases and for your scenery. Really simple, really easy. And we'll get bits of cut up paintbrush everywhere. If I show you this, you can see that's why I cut it above the bowl. If you do it, have a look. Have something to pick it up with afterwards, like a dustpan and brush. Have a nice day, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope for some of you it was useful. Hi guys, hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. I'm not sure why, but I am. So if you like it, see me there, and please tell your friends. Thanks very much. Bye.